Yes, sir. Woo. Let's go, man. What it do? Fool. Let me stop. Man, what it is, man. It's your boy Mamba with the big dog command. You see what it is? They say Redskins, but you know who we are. You know what I'm saying? We command the Redskins. We the Commander Redskins. You know what I'm saying? Washington football team. Anyways, I'm here with the week 2 reflections about the game against the Denver Broncos in Mile High Stadium. How high? Mile High. Talk about this win and how we're 2-0. Before I do anything, glory to God, man, like, you know what I'm saying, let us see a new day. You know, give me the strength to make it through these days. Like, you know, I'll be tired, it'll be rough. Even now, I'm doing this video, you know, it's late. It's 12:07, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just, yeah, the grind don't stop. I was sitting here just laying on the couch, honestly, you know what I'm saying? It just was like, should I do this video? Should I go to sleep? You know what I'm saying? But I said I was going to do a video Wednesday, which is technically it's Thursday, you know what I'm saying? But I said I was going to do it, so here we go, you know what I'm saying? Second thing, you know, shout out to everybody that's been subscribing. I went from 40 followers, like, you know, last week. Now I'm 43 followers. A couple followers that I know that I want to shout out. Shout out to It's CT5s. You know what I'm saying? He subscribed to me a couple weeks ago, I believe. If I'm wrong, maybe this week. I don't know. Sorry, I have roommates. But yeah, man, shout out to you, bro. You know, I see you doing your thing. I'm about to subscribe back actually right now. Let me do that. Cool. And other one, shout out to Dez. I thank you subscribed to me, so you know, appreciate the love. And you know, yeah, man. We here, you know, with the week 2 reflections. Also want to shout out Will I Am Music. If you actually watching my videos, you know what I'm saying, I love the Black Eyed Peas. So boom, 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 and all that. Cricket, louder, louder, turn on the radio, blast the stereo right now. It has nothing to do with football, but sorry, I'm very random, as you can see. And shout out to my guy Now High. He's actually a Broncos fan. He commented on my video for the post-game thoughts and was talking about the Hail Mary. When I tell you that had my heart going like that, because I knew they was going to get that daggone Hail Mary, bro. I'm really not excited. I was like, bro, they're about to get this Hail Mary. Watch this just like not figure out how to bat the ball down and try to intercept it. I mean, because it's cool to get an interception at the end of the game, but it's just bat the ball down, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew that was going to happen, bro. All of our guys in one place and there's guys sitting back. Because it's like, you know, if we're doing a Hail Mary, I might be that guy that's sitting in the back just trying to see if the ball pops out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So, I mean, smart by, what's his name? Was it Brian Johnson? Whoever for the Broncos. Good job. Brandon Johnson, whatever. Good job, man. But, you know, at the end of the day, y'all didn't get enough points to they're going to take the thing, take the ring. Man, it was tough. Like, that's a tough way to win. Whew. That is tough, bro. My boy St. Juice. If you look at the play, I'm really grateful for the refs for not calling it. I mean, you can call it a pass interference, like, you know, from the camera view. It's really just like, let them play, you know, bang, bang, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's just like, you could call it and then you couldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Go back and look at the, like, you know what I'm saying? It maybe in real time it might look like it's a pass interference, and it might be, you know what I'm saying? But if you look at it if you look from it at the replay and stuff, and you look at the replay, St. Juice, he does have the dude's shoulder pads, like, you know what I'm saying, on the left side. His right arm is like kind of just around him, but it's not on him. And then even with the grabbing the shoulder pad, he's not turning his body. It's not obstructing him from actually catching the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta catch the ball. Like, you know, like St. Juice said, he didn't want it bad as I did. You know what I'm saying? You gotta catch the ball. That's your job. You can't worry about, oh, he grabbed my shoulder pad. You gotta do what you gotta do, cuz. So, you know what I'm saying? You took the L, and we didn't. And so, I'm grateful for that. Yeah, and we are going in. You know what I'm saying? Oh shoot, the Akers went from the Rams to the Vikings. It's interesting. That's like a replacement from Dalvin Cook. Other random news. Yeah, man, 35-33, man. So it's a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? One of the things before I really go into there, because I want to kind of start with defense and go to offense. I just seen a video talking about how I don't know, it's the DC government, DC Senate, or just the overall government, Senate, House, whatever, they voted on, you know, making RFK's federal land contract, like, you know, renewed for another 99 years, which includes possibly having a stadium. So this is like an initial thing to help, you know, kind of spearhead the chance that RFK being the site for our new stadium, like, you know, after the once FedEx Field's contract expires, you know, but they're still in competition with Maryland and Virginia. On to football though. So I want to start with the defense. I looked over the highlights again, and it was a rough kind of go for it for the secondary. You know, at first, mainly the young guys, Emmanuel Forbes and Percy Butler. You know, but it ended up turning around and stuff like that. And you know, I think that in part, like, you know, it's not something that's new that we didn't know. I don't think it's like, you know, it's something that we all know about as far as the defense being the anchor of our team. You know what I'm saying? They decided to turn it on in the second half and really turn up, like, you know, what needed to be done. And I think that fueled the rest of the team, kind of had them hyped up. But of course, the turning point of all this was the Jamin Davis fumble, forced fumble that was caused. If you look at the highlights or the tape or whatever you're looking at, this man ran from the left outside of his left side of the hash. Like, he's on the other side of the hash, and he runs from his side all the way over to the sideline to tackle Russell Wilson. So this is the highlights his athleticism, his 4.3, 4.4 speed, whatever, and, like, you know, his strength, and, like, you know, to be able to get the ball out and just, like, you know, and sound tackling, because Russell Wilson is a kind of elusive dude. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do that and make a turning point of this, like, you know what I'm saying, is says a lot about, you know, his growth. And I really think, like everybody's saying, this is his breakout year. I'm really hoping for it. Y'all know I am a Jamin Davis guy. This is the guy I wanted when we had this draft. Of course, I wanted Michael Parsons as well, but it was like, there was no way we was going to get Michael Parsons at 19 or whatever, 16, whatever it was at. I think it was at 19. There was no way it was getting him. I also like Zayvon Collins. He actually had a turnover on us last week. Wasn't able to get him either. So, you know, I'm happy with Jamin, and I'm proud of him for making this such a big play. This is his biggest play of his career so far to date. His first, I think, actual forced turnover. Yeah, man. You see he went unblocked. You look at it like, you know what I'm saying, our defensive line is able to occupy so many blocks and assignments that our linebackers can move freely. This man just ran from one hash to the other all the way to the sideline. You know, I don't think y'all understand how fast this dude is, or like, you know, how good of a play that was. You know what I'm saying? But I just hope this builds his confidence. I hope this, like, you know, encourages him to just continue to seek out it more, despite the drama off the field and all that. Like, he's a good kid, man. You know, I'm excited because I feel like this one person is the catalyst for the rest of the defense. And I'm sure y'all know who this is. Chase Young. And already in this game, missing the first game and being in the second game, he's already tied his amount of sacks that he had in 2021, you know, of 1.5 sacks. He brings that energy, that extra juice. Like, our defense was really good last week, but it's just like he just brings that extra oomph to us, like, you know what I'm saying, that energy, that high motor, like, you know what I'm saying. And this is the first year that Jamin Davis actually gets to play with Chase Young for a full year on a contract year, and Ted's on a contract year. These dudes is out for blood, man. You know what I'm saying? Even Jamin, like, you know what I'm saying, his butt is on the line, because now it's like, if he plays well this year, you know, will he get will he be able to keep his 5th-year option, or will they drop it? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of them have incentives to play well, and I think that the energy of having Chase Young back is going to charge up him, charge up Cody Barton, charge up this defense. You know what I'm saying? And only get us better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the secondary really did, you know what I'm saying, to improve their coverage. I don't know why Marvin Mims was running wide open, like he's a rookie receiver, just running like like, you know, it's a field day, you know what I'm saying. But he finally got it together. I really think it was just, like, you know, credit to the defense. Like, that defensive line just really started like dominating and, like, you know, changing the mindset. But it really, you look in the second half, Broncos was actually moving the ball. Like, you know, they were still moving the ball. It wasn't that. But basically, what I was saying though, this is the first year where it seems like it's lining up for Chase Young to have a great season and have high energy, and then we have Jamin Davis feeding off the energy as well, being confident in what he's doing, being in his 3rd year. Jack Del Rio having a defensive line that's been in the same system for 4 years. Most of the secondary has been in this thing for 4 years, except for exception for like 2-3 guys. And yeah, man, we're about to start cooking with grease. You know what I'm saying? We're going to really have to lean on them, like, you know, in certain situations. So it's going to be very crucial for that. You know. Let me see. So, I just want to look at the box score, but I'm just thinking that, I mean, of course, Chase Young is going to be the catalyst for the whole defense. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's that missing piece because he's just that generational talent. He has so much talent, so much potential. He just has to tap into it, stay healthy, and God willing, he stays healthy. You've seen that, you've heard that. Everybody stay healthy and we good, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, we getting dudes back. We getting Fedarian Mathis back and FL Body back. So more depth, more chances to be fresh, like, you know, come back on the field and doing our thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Moving on to the offense, man. I watched it again. Well, before I go, I feel like the Broncos were actually moving the ball decently on us in the second half. It wasn't too crazy because, like, the defensive line just kind of started dominating. Then they pinned their ears back and started going in. But once that started, like, it kind of did change the shift. Like, you know, and the turnovers definitely, like, you know, helped. Like, you know what I'm saying. But if you take those away, Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ballgame. We're not in this without our defense. But moving on to the offense, amazing game. Sam Howell played great. The only thing is he just holds on to the ball too long. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he's just sitting back there and he's just chilling like too much. He has to get that kind of timer in his head where he needs to go. Not panic and do something dumb, but just he needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Either throw the ball away or get out of that pocket. He did sometimes. He got in a great thing. It was, I forgot. I think it was like an defensive holding penalty on the other side of the field. And he got out the pocket and did some elusive stuff to get a first down. We thought it was going to get called back because we thought it was offensive holding, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And it was a great play. You know, love to see it. You know, I mean, I want to start saying, man, just that amazing pass to John Bates, like on the sideline, like you really can't. Like, not too many quarterbacks can make that throw, like, you know, so on point like that. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Heineke didn't make that throw. Everybody was complaining about him. As much as I love Taylor Heineke, he didn't make that throw like that, like the Curtis Samuel one against the Giants. Man, that throw to Terry, you know, he just throwing it to a spot and knowing he's going to be there, and just all meeting up at the mountain, like, you know what I'm saying? Terry's that dog, man. He's a dog. Love to see him finally get, I think that's his first touchdown of the year. So it was good to see. Just balling out, man. It was just a couple throws. Like, he threw one, I think it was to Dotson or Diami, somebody, like, you know, right in the middle of the field between two defenders. It's like only a few people can have the arm strength to get it in. So he just plays better every time. And I can't wait to see him grow, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, naturally, you know, you get picked in the 5th round instead of the 1st. You know, you're gonna have a chip on your shoulder. But, you know, some people, they carry it with an aggression. He just comes with a calm, even keel. Like, it is what it is. I just woke up from a nap anyway, so it's just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real even keel. He probably, in the back of his head, it probably does affect him. He probably has some kind of motivation because of it. Like, I'm gonna show y'all that I deserve to be a 1st round pick. But like, outside of this, it's like, you know, real humble about it, real smart, like, you know, and knows the assignment that he needs to do. So shout out to him. The offensive line did okay. The tackles did look bad, man. Like they both like gave turns of, like, you know, who I want to, like, you know, let pass me and stuff like that. I like Charles Reynolds as a dude, but it's like, you know, as far as the athletic dude, like, you know, that's gonna set that edge, like stop a fast edge rusher getting past him. It's rough, you know what I'm saying? Same for Andrew Riley. But some of those sacks and stuff wasn't their fault. It was definitely Sam Howell's, like, you know, just going back on that. But moving forward, we spread the ball to so many receivers: Terry McLaurin, John Bates, Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson, Dami Brown, Logan Thomas, Jahan Dotson, Cole Turner, Curtis Samuel, and Brian Clower. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 receivers, you know, for 299 yards. Almost at 300. So kudos to them, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, there are going to be times where everybody eating. There's going to be a couple receivers with 100 yards, a couple receivers with 50 yards. Like, you know, that might be further on down the season. That might be this Sunday. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But and then there will be times where it's like this, where it's like spread out amongst everybody. You know, everybody get their own little thing. Like, it's, you know, equal pay. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool, man. I'm not complaining about it at all. I'm not complaining about it at all. Then you know, then we get to tight ends, like I said in my post game. Shout out to the tight end. Shout out to Logan Thomas. I apologize, man. I was crapping on you, like, you know, being mad at you for all those drops. You dropped one in this game, and I believe Cole Turner did too. But yeah, it was just like it was still a good game, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, for everybody. just love what they was doing. John Bates had probably his best game receiving, like that y'all seen. Much as y'all hate John Bates, but he did his thing, and Cole Turner is still growing in his role. So can't wait to see that. I think John Bates tried to pass. So either way, this is regardless. Then the running backs, B-Rob, out there, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing on the ground and in the air as far as screens and stuff like that. Love to see it in the first half and in the second half. Getting a full head of steam. I wish he ran like a 4.4 or 4.5, probably like a 4.3. He would be crazy. Like if you give Antonio Gibson his speed, crazy, the ultimate running back. But he's just gonna grow his confidence and stuff like that. These are one of those games where it gives you that confidence to know that you that guy, and he already knows that too. But it's just like building on top of that, man. Great tough runs. Love that 15-yard run, just kind of getting out there. If we get to this corner, you know what I'm saying. So just love it, man. It was funny because this is the one screen in the second half. We had I want to say it was either Nick Gates or Sam Cosmi and Sadiq Charles was running out there, and none of them blocked anybody. Both ended up falling it was just like a horse that ran out of energy. It was like just falls flat out. It was funny, man. But shout out to them. Sadiq Charles, I will give credit to him because I joked on him post game. The first screen that B-Rod got off on in the first half, he looked great. He was out there, got his dude yammed up, and it was just a wrap from there. He couldn't get from anywhere. So it was cool, man. And then shout out to Gibb, man. I want you to get that touchdown, bro. When you start high stepping and stuff like that, you're gonna get a touchdown off that, man. At a certain point, sometimes you gotta get that feel of somebody might be behind me and stuff like that. Start high stepping, and then you in the end zone. He was just one shoestring tackle away, but he's gonna get one. He's gonna break one off. In this offense, he should break one off. So love to see it. And he had a great outside run, great run. It was I wouldn't say it was an outside zone. I don't know run plays like that, honestly. But he goes out, makes a cut, makes another cut, ends up getting the first down. Simple 10-yard run, but it was something to keep the chains moving, and it was just a clutch run. It was like third, fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying? And this was a good run for me. You don't see that. You didn't see that from him a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's like chop, 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 you know what I'm saying? But it was a very decisive, very let's get to this score. Get to this first down. So that's that. I think I said that. It's everybody. The receivers did well. Everybody did well, man. I don't really have much to say. I'm just proud of them. I want the kicking and stuff to get better. It's sad that I don't know why Cameron Cheeseman is changing his technique or whatever from what I've heard, but hopefully he figures it out. But we'll figure it out, man. This game 2. But you know what I'm saying? This is a reflection. If you're new here, this is what we do every Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. I'm I'll be trying, you know what I'm saying. I'll try to put up. You won't see the video, you know what I'm saying. We talk about the game. We reflect on some notes and stuff like that, and then it's on to the next one. So if you give me a second, we'll get a trash can, throw this out, you know what I'm saying. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? We take the top off with it. That's it, that high five. Yeah, so man, win, lose, or draw, regardless of what it happens, we take some time, we reflect on it, we learn from it, and then we grow from it, and then we ball it up. Then we throw it in the trash. I'm not gonna go in there again, but that's what we do. And then on to the next one. So Buffalo Bills, we're looking at you. We feel a little confident, but I'm not really jinx it. But very humbly, we're gonna try to do our best to beat you. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I will talk about that in our pregame thoughts. But until next time, thanks for watching this. Your boy Mambo with the Big Dog Command Room. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm at 43 subscribers. Shout out to y'all for subscribing. I need 7 more. Can you give me 7 more? Can I get to 44, 45, 46, 47? Where are y'all at? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for you. But until next time, it's your boy Mambo, Big Dog Command Room. Peace, love, and hairness.